It's cold. Ooh, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's so cold outside. I'm not used to it being cold. My hot coffee's not keeping me warm. Hey, how you doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, come on in, come on in. Just wanted to let y'all know, guess what? Hey, Simon. I have a box. I have a box. I got a box. I do, it's a box. It's a box. It's a box. And it's going out. Not coming in, it's going out. I am sending it in the post today to Mr. Rob Z. Kind of as a small token of my appreciation for his love that he has shown to me. Also in it, I know it's got a sound to it. Also in it is something that he was asking about. So I'm going to send those off to him. They are the Bavarian rainbow peppers. And so it's got a ton of Bavarian rainbow peppers in it. When I say a ton, I mean like, you know, handful. So I'm going to send those pods to him. He can harvest the seeds if he would like, or taste test them if he would like, dehydrate them if he would like, whatever. When the Bavarian rainbow turns red, when all the peppers turn red, that's when it's ripe. The purple ones are basically green. They're not ready yet. They will start at purple, kind of go to a brownie kind of color, a yellow, and then a red. Yellowy orange and then a red. And they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love them. They're gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So these came off of my buddy's Bavarian rainbow plant. I gave him 3 this year, and there were so many more on there, but it was a lot of them weren't ripe yet. A lot of them were still purple. But I went ahead and harvested a bunch off of my buddy's plants that I gave him at the first of the year. Oh boy, so that's something to talk about. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's 7:01. I'm early. Like, I'm really early for this podcast. I'm like right on time to get going to work. That never happens. And I'm in a really good mood today, because I'm getting a tube tonight shoved up my rear end. I'm getting a colon cleanse tonight. It's my first one. I'm excited. I don't know why, but I am. It's weird. It's weird. Anyways, changing the subject because a lot of people don't want to know about that. The new me is in transformation of cleansing. Where was I? Oh, so all of my buddy. Okay, so if you remember this last spring, when I had to move everything out of my garden or my yard at the old house, I moved pretty much everything to my buddy's house. Okay, so now I am in the process, now that the fall is here, I have a place, you know, my garden, for it all to go. So I now have to start, as things die off, and I gotta do it quickly too, because we're gonna have snow before October. Oh my gosh, this year is bad. This year is really bad. Okay, so we went all summer, no rain. All of a sudden we get rain, and the temperatures drop down into the high 30s right now. So once it hits 32 degrees, boom, we got snow. Especially with rain, we got snow. So it's coming. It's going to be here. And so I gotta get all of those buckets and barrels and everything. I gotta get them out of there very soon. So it'll probably be the first or second, probably the second weekend in October. I think we have a trip coming up the first weekend in October. I think we're going to go to Leavenworth, which is a Bavarian city or a Bavarian town, and they celebrate Oktoberfest. And so I think we're going to do Oktoberfest. I know this coming weekend we are. Is it this coming weekend? No, not this coming weekend. The following weekend, we are going to Avery, Idaho again, to the bed and breakfast again. We really just love it there. It is absolutely amazing there. And so we're doing that. And then, but anyway, somewhere in there, I have got to find time, even if it's 2 or 3 buckets or barrels a day after I get off work, I got to find time to get those into the garden, which means there's going to be a lot of change and transformation happening in the garden, because I've got to get it ready and prepared for next year as much as I can before before the snow comes. If I wait until spring to do it, then it's going to be a muddy mess, and it's going to be even worse. So, and I want to get as early of a start as I possibly can on the season for next year. Even though I'm going super simple, and when I say super simple, I'm going super simple next year. Matter of fact, my channel is going to be really boring next year, because next year I am doing basically one variety of tomatoes, okay, which will probably be either the champion or the let's see, what is it? It's the champion or the celebrity. It'll be one or the other, or both. I actually kind of like the I like the champion. It's a smaller plant. The celebrity is a much larger plant, but either way, I might just do both and then harvest a bunch of seeds and just keep it going, see what happens. But they're both about the same size tomato, nice, huge, meaty tomato, great for canning and that kind of thing. So I will probably do that. And then as far as peppers go, I'm really kind of sitting on doing the peppercini thing. I really want to, or not pepperoncinis, habanadas, which is basically a habanero, but absolutely no heat. And I'm sitting there and I'm really thinking, man, I just want to grow a ton of that. And the thing with those that I'm going to do different is I'm thinking 50 plants, if not closer to 60 plants. I was going to do it this last year, this last season here, but we were moving. I didn't know if I could or not, because we didn't know if I was going to have a place to put them or not, so I didn't do it, because I didn't want to take the risk of losing what seeds I do have. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grow the habanadas, and I'm going to grow them out in mass. And then next fall, I will be dehydrating like crazy, because what I want to do is I want to harvest all the seeds out of them all so that I can give them away in the spring. This will be next year, whatever. But I want to give them away. I want to give away the habanadas to all of my viewers, and so all my viewers can grow the habanadas. They're an amazing pepper. The flavor is so wonderful, and there literally is absolutely no heat to it at all. But the flavor is there. Oh my God, it'd be great for putting in stews and putting in beans and casseroles, and just endless possibilities with a pepper that's not hot, but has a lot of warm, or have a lot of smoky flavor and stuff to it. So, but anyways, I'm gonna I'm going to kind of do what Rob Z does with them. I'm going to dehydrate them, grind them up into powders, and put them into jars, and possibly give away the jars of peppers as well, of the ground pepper powder. I think would be really, really cool. So, yeah, that's what I got planned. So, but I'm really excited. I have a ton of wood chips that are coming still. So I took a ton of them over to my buddy's house. So I gotta get all those raked up, and those are coming back to my place, which I could use more wood chips. I've been putting off driving north to go get more of these wood chips. I've been putting it off because I know that there's wood chips that still need to come back to my place. So lots of soil, lots of dirt. I'm gonna get a little on the overwhelmed side with how much soil there is, because there's a lot. Plus I also have more soil coming from my parents' house. They've got probably a truckload of soil in their backyard that needs to be moved and used in my garden. So that soil will probably go behind the wall, and then all the pots and the containers and everything I got, I will just garden out of or garden with. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So hopefully it all works out, and I get it done before the snow comes. I have this gut feeling that the snow is going to be insane this year. I've been talking to a couple of friends of mine. We had a really, really bad year last year, and we don't usually get 2 bad years in a row. However, with the fall as wet as it is so far, and it's early yet, it's only September. It still should be dry season. It should. So here in our area is fires, and we have fires usually almost about the middle of August until about the 1st of October, middle of October. And it's kind of still, well, it started raining about the middle of September. So it's like, really, it's about 3 weeks early, the rain is. And sometimes we don't get rain until the end of October. So, yeah, we got it early. And we're looking at the forecast. The forecast is saying that there's nothing but rain coming. They don't see it ending. And it goes out for another, gosh, probably 3 weeks of just solid rain. 2 to 3 weeks. They just don't see it ending. They don't see a shift in the wind pattern or anything. So, yeah, we've had, let's see, last night, the night before, we ended up with thunderstorms. And that's just, of course, you know, the static electricity from the hot and cold air and all that kind of stuff. So, and it's cold. Well, this here says it's 45 degrees, but I think that's off by about 3 degrees. So I think it's probably about 43. And yeah, Simon, I know. In England, this is normal. 45 Fahrenheit's normal. See, 45 Fahrenheit would be like, what would that be? That would be like, I think 16 Celsius, 20 Celsius. No, not 20. 14 or 16, I think, something like that. I think, or 10, 12. So, it's cold and rainy, and I don't like it when cold. Heat wave. Oh, lucky. Lucky? You got a heat wave. That's not fair. You're getting our heat. So you saw the sun 3 times this year, huh? And it's only the last 3 days you've seen the sun. Oh, actually, England's not that bad. I love England. Oh my God. all my family is in England on my mom's side. My mom came over in '73 and became a nanny in New York, and so yeah, all of my mom's family is over there, and I've been over there a few times, and I love it. And if I could live there, I would. Unfortunately, well, I can live there. I can live there. They're totally cool with taking me, but my wife and kids, that's a completely different story. Trying to become a British citizen is very, very difficult. See, I got family over there. I've already got a foot in the door over there. So if I wanted to go, all I got to basically do is just say, embassy, hi, this is my information, my name, and I'd like to become a British citizen. And they'd be like, oh, okay, well, let's get your paperwork and get you set up for a passport. And boom, I would no longer be an American, but I would be a British citizen like that. But my wife and kids, they've got almost a nil chance of that happening. I mean, it could. It would be like a 2-year waiting period and everything. And I don't know how it's going to be with Brexit, with trying to get into England with Brexit going on. I bet their bungholes have gotten a little tighter. But whatever. It'll never happen. I will never leave my family, so. And I would love to go and travel, and I would love to go visit, but, big but, big but, it is so expensive to fly that's ridiculous. Since 9/11, the prices have gone through the roof. They were expensive before, but the prices have gone through the roof. It is just insane. So I will probably never again in my life be able to put my feet on British soil, at least not while my children are still living at home. Maybe after they leave and I go on, go to retirement or something in 30 years from now. But by then I'll be in my 70s and I'll be old and stubborn and not want to do anything. So, but anyways, okay, so that was 18 minutes. Not too bad today. Cold though. Ooh, still cold in here. Like I said yesterday, I think I said it the day before, at some point this weekend I gotta get my heater fan working. So, alright Simon, thank you for hanging out here with me. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Enjoy your supper. And I will talk to you later, buddy. And the rest of you, thank you so much for coming and checking my channel out and hanging out with me. I just want you all to know that I love you very, 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 very much. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, bye for now.